Yo, what's good with y'all? We back
So,
with the Parlay Junkies, episode number 3. On this episode, we got a lot to discuss. We'll be talking about, is Daniel Jones that guy? Daniel Jones looking good so far. Will Miami win the Natty in college football? Up to me. I'll say that for later. I'll say that for later. I'll let you know later. And we got, is Drake May the fantasy target king for week 3? We'll never know.
Drake London
Shoot,
twin.
I meant to say Drake London, but Drake May also though. Drake May also though. Feel me?
man,
But either
I gave
or.
away I gave away Drake May just before his big game, dog. That junk kind of hurt.
See what I'm saying?
A lot.
You'll find out in this episode. All right, to kick it off, I'm gonna start it off this week with college football. Feel me? College football happens frequently, happens damn near every day of the week. Be honest with you, really no off days except for Sunday in college football. So first thing this weekend, Notre Dame is off to a terrible start. They are officially 0-2. First game, they lost to Miami by 3. Then this past weekend, they lost to Texas A&M by 1. I believe it was like 41-40, I believe. But as you know, the college football officials or college football playoff guys like to dick eat and bring in Notre Dame into the playoffs, regardless of how many L's they may have on the season. Because Notre Dame is in no conference, so it's really cheesy for them to make it because the rest of their schedule is legit, just random bum schools. In my opinion, I don't believe they should make it because their first two tests they have failed miserably, like really, really badly. So I don't think they should make the playoffs, but we'll see with the how everybody's schedule goes. Another one is Penn State is a fraud. Yes, I said it. Penn State is a fraud. They played against FIU, Nevada, and Villanova. And they haven't really shown much. Defensively, they've been pretty decent. Offensively, if you shut down their dual running back system, it's really nothing for Penn State to do after that, to be honest. And then Drew Aller also very overrated. I don't They had him ranked as number one Big Ten college, Big Ten QB. Shouldn't be number one at all. He can't throw the ball to save his life. All he can do is run, and half the time he can barely do that. Going into Georgia Tech, I believe Georgia Tech will be the team to watch this season. As you do know, they beat Clemson this past weekend off a last-second field goal. They gave the beat down to Colorado, and they also won their other game as well against like a low major, mid major team. They play great ball both offensively and defensively. And their QB Haynes King, I'm telling y'all right now, Haynes King is the guy to watch this season. Keep a lookout for Haynes King, the Georgia Tech QB. He can do it all. Pass, run, you name it. He might even be Heisman. He might even be the way he's
Honestly,
moving,
we
bro.
gotta check the odds. We gotta check the odds.
Bro, the way him and his team is moving, bro, he might win Heisman this year, bro. Keep it above. Then Colorado, holy. I don't know what Dion got with them boys doing. I don't know what's going on up there. Bro, they have a 3 quarterback system, and this week he went with the QB3. It got blown out on Friday night. That was like 38-20. I I see, bro.
30-20 is a blowout.
Yeah, in college football, yes. When
30-20.
they're
38.
8-20.
Oh, my fault, my fault, my
No,
fault,
no,
my
no.
fault.
30-20. Nah. Actually, 30-20 can be considered a blowout because that takes me into my next point. Florida. Florida is officially what? Oh, and no, 1-2, I believe. 1-1. No, they are 1-2. They 1-2 because they lost to uh Florida, South Florida. They lost to South Florida, and they just lost to LSU. Mind you, it was 10-20. You thinking, oh, 10-20 is a close game. Their QB threw 5 picks, 5 interceptions in one game. And he was supposed to be that guy this year. I think Florida's going downhill. Florida coach might actually get fired probably midway through the season, to be honest with you, keep it a buck. They both threw 5 picks this past weekend and didn't get benched. If it wasn't for their defense, they might have lost by 100, bro. 5 picks is unacceptable. Another QB who was also got the hype because the last name, Arch Manning. He's not that good. He's not that
He's who they said Shador was. That's all I'm gonna say.
He's not that
It's a
guy.
bunch of hype.
Bro,
A bunch of hype because of the last name.
That's the last. Unfortunately, Arch Manning is not bro. He struggled against UTEP. They beat UTEP probably by
That's crazy.
20, but it was like Arch Manning probably had like 120 passing yards. Bro can't make a read to save his life. When I was watching the game, bro, he was like 3 for like 17. Think he legit had 8 incompleted passes, bro, in a row. That he's not good. He makes terrible reads. All he can do really is run that little QB option here and there, but like I think he's gonna struggle at the next level. And my last college football thing to talk about is the UD Blue Hens.
roll hens.
Roll Hens came up clutch this past weekend in OT. Nick Minicucci had an 8-yard QB scramble. Might have been a QB design run. I think it was. I think it was a QB power actually in OT to send the Hens over the top versus UConn. And the Hens was like a 10-point underdog. Odds was at plus 1,000. I should have took it. I literally texted my friend and was like, yo, bro, UD's gonna win today. Like, nah, bro, UD's gonna win today, bro. They're gonna cover and they're gonna win. Book it. You can book it. I think UD will. I think what you think, bro. I think UD will actually like compete. They would definitely compete in the Conference USA, in my opinion.
For sure.
They might not win, obviously. They
We
might
facts.
they might not win the conference. They might not be above 500, but they will compete. I don't think they're gonna get steamrolled as everybody expect them to. I think
Facts.
they will compete for sure, for sure. Now I'm gonna send it over to E to talk about some NFL topics.
We've now seen 2 weeks worth of football. There's a lot of teams that are now 2-0 and 0-2. And if you take a brief moment and look at the statistics, you know that teams that start off 0-2 have a significant disadvantage of making the playoffs. So this one's called contenders or pretenders. And essentially, what I'm going to do is pick out the teams who are contenders, who are currently 0-2, or well, a team who's currently 0-2, who I think is a contender, and pretenders, teams who are 2-0, who I think will fall off and not make the playoffs. So to start, pretenders, the Colts. I'm sorry.
What?
The Colts.
No, 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 bro. I think, bro, the way the Colts is moving, they can throw the ball
I
and they
hear
can run the
you.
ball.
I hear you. But can I tell you something?
What's up?
They played the
Can,
Dolphins. So
can y'all
technically,
can y'all catch me up?
We on the NFL topics. What he just said for y'all at home that might not have heard, he said the Colts is pretenders.
Mm.
The Colts is pretenders. What
I
would
also
you think?
see the Bengals as pretenders. Currently, they're 2-0, but with Joe Burrow going out for 3 months, it's kind of wraps for their season. I also think the Cardinals are pretenders.
That's like every year, to be honest with you. That's
No,
like
for real. Honestly,
every year.
I'm tired of it. They haven't really done much to get much better. They're a fringe playoff team every single year. Unfortunately, it's just what the situation is. And Maserati Marv, I'm not
Crashed out, ain't it?
gonna
Bro,
lie. No,
bro,
I'm
my
not
guy,
gonna lie. They made it,
Crashed out, ain't it?
my guy, bro.
huh?
I said, bro, that's my guy. You know where he went.
All right. Then, you know what I'll
He
do?
Ohio State University.
All right. So what I'll do then is I'll.
No, but I got a question. Have you ever even like been to the campus?
I have. I
Okay,
have.
okay.
No,
I've been
I
to
told no for
I've been
real.
to the shoe and everything. I've been to the shoe and everything. Bro, the shoe is crazy. The shit's
What's that?
fire. The horse,
The football, John?
yeah, the football stadium. That shit fire, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I would want to go to one of them, John. So, like, we gotta talk about that, bro.
The tickets just, bro, they
I mean,
tax.
I know that, but like, we
I mean,
maybe
the only game that
not
was cheap was when we played Grambling. It was like, come on, bro, I don't want to go see that.
I
Same game.
get, I get that, I get that.
Nah, for sure, we gotta take a trip when they play that team up north, the team that begin with the letter. Yeah, that's gonna be
Gonna be a good John, bro.
that's gonna be a sweet
That's
joke.
gonna be a great John. But back to it. Back to it. I think that the Colts are gonna be a good team. But I think that they're gonna fall off. I think they have a low ceiling. Um, especially in the AFC. I just don't think so. I'm just gonna say it. A team that's 0-2 and is not a contender is the Chiefs. The Chiefs are done. They're cooked. Well done. Get them off.
I see your face down there, Aaron. You want to step in here?
Nah, I ain't really watched the game, but in the little clips I did watch while I was walking past, at work, I noticed there'd be frequent questionable plays going the Eagles' way. Now I get
No,
it. KC
it
has the
was
same
also
thing
the other
happen to
way
them.
too.
No, no, no.
It
But when
was
I
almost like
saw it,
Black
every
Magic at
time it
the
was
end.
like the Eagles. I don't know. I didn't see the rest, but I don't know. Especially like when the whole offensive line jumped on that tush push, the whole offensive line ball wouldn't snap yet. Everybody head and somebody chest. Crazy work.
Yeah, I get that. I do.
I agree.
I agree. I think a contender that's 0-2 right now, the Bears to make the playoffs, just kind of based off what's going on in the NFC. Um,
Did the Bears make the playoffs?
I don't want to give up. I mean, if you look at the other teams who are 0-2, I'm sorry.
You
I'm
said
pick-
the Bears is going to make the playoffs.
I'm saying out of all the 0-2 teams, out of all the 0-2 teams, the Bears are the most likely to make the playoffs. That's what
More
I'm
than the Chiefs.
more than the Chiefs.
But you dead serious right
Hold
now?
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, bro. The Bears, out of all the 0-2
Like
teams,
Chicago.
the
Right.
Bears,
Chicago.
um,
Go
Caleb
Bears.
Williams. QB,
Go Bears.
so Caleb Williams at QB is going to make the playoffs over.
Like the reason why, just hear me though, hear me though.
Okay.
The reason
Yeah,
why
help me
is
understand.
because, all right, so the Chiefs, can I be honest with you? The reason why I'm kind of sold out on the Chiefs not really doing what we expect them to do is just based off of like recently after they traded Tyreek Hill, we saw that they were able to dominate the line of scrimmage, and that's just not the case anymore. Then they're not able to run the ball, they're not able to stop the run. And when you look at the next 4 games, like they got 2 cupcake games. They play Jacksonville
Jacksonville's not. I don't think they cupcakes this year. That's just me.
against the Chiefs. I think so. And who's the next team? It's slipping my mind. But then they also play the Lions, who I think they could lose to, and then they're also going to play the Ravens, who I think they will lose to, especially since they're not able to dominate the line of scrimmage. I
Aren't the
think
Lions 0-2?
nah, they 1-1. They put up 50 points on yesterday.
And they just beat the who? The
Bears.
Bears by 30.
But out of about but listen to me though. Listen to me though. Listen to me though. With a loss to Baltimore and a loss to the Chargers, I think it's going to be almost impossible for them to come back from a 2-4 start, right? But then also be 0-1 against it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like the numbers just aren't going to add up because I also looked at it. I think LA is going to win tonight and they'll go and then go 3-1 over the next 4 games. So that's going to put them at 3 games up. That's hard to come back from in 16 games, bro.
Yeah, but I feel like we can't count the Chiefs out. You can never count the Chiefs out
When
too.
you see like when and the thing that made
Because
it
it's
really
game
count. Go ahead.
because like you saying like the games with the Ravens and stuff, I think the Chiefs still have a chance of beating them, of still winning. It's like
I get
always like you feel me? Always like especially with the Chiefs, like the Chiefs, I feel like who else? The Commanders. They're one of those them teams that's like they should be losing these games, but it's a possibility that they don't lose and they actually win.
right. Agreed. Agreed.
It's just. We'll see. Aaron, you got anybody that you think that's gonna be like a great
Bro, don't cut his mic. Cut his mic.
about to
Cut
cut it?
his mic. Please, mic,
It better not be nothing to do with
bro. Because no, no.
Hey, look, listen though.
got a crip mouth.
Listen though. I think they're getting together.
Oh.
Listen. They lost by a lot less this weekend and look a lot less bad. Did he sell? Yes.
Y'all played y'all division rival. Of course, y'all look better. Stop.
Talking
Stop.
about
Oh, that's what happened with y'all.
Stop.
Is then the same thing happened with y'all last week to this week? You beat up
No.
the Jets, and
No.
then
No.
you
Wait,
got clapped by the
no,
Seahawks.
they
do you understand that I never even mentioned my team?
in fact, he didn't,
I don't
bro.
care. What
Oh.
about it? Yeah.
All right.
Oh, he thought that mattered.
No, I'm just saying.
Thought
All
I
right.
cared. Yeah, nah,
Go
absolutely
talk
not.
about your fantasy takes.
What you trying?
Go talk about your fantasy takes.
What you got in the fantasy takes?
Come back, bro. Is the Loch Ness monster about to show up again?
The
Let's
Loch
go.
Ness monster.
Um, for out of all people, for Ethan to be saying this, I think this is a little crazy. Talking about Loch Ness monsters, but we know how that go. We can just go ahead and get into it, man. My first one is Jerome Ford is finished. Runts, Garbo. You know,
Knew
he
that already.
Who else they have
deceased.
at running back?
No, and Ethan, no.
Chris Paul.
He not finna sit here and say we knew that already because during the draft he was sitting there. Oh no, Jerome Ford, good. Jerome, I might get Jerome Ford. Da 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 da. Da. And I
Copy.
got him.
Bro, didn't you draft the bull who's replacing him in like the 5th round?
Oh, Crenshaw.
Nah, Junkins. He drafted him in like the 5th
Crenshaw
round.
Jenkins. That's his
So
name.
Oh, my
he
fault.
hasn't played for 2 weeks. Well, this is his first game actually.
Oh, all right. And I
Yeah.
saw it balled out too.
Well, he didn't play he hasn't been there since training camp or something crazy, something like that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Right.
Now it's
So
because he had that whole incident when he feel me. It was like he
yeah.
had like a domestic violence case, which ended up
Mm,
being
mm,
dropped.
So,
God.
but yeah, Jerome Ford is finished, man. I think what's his name, Ryan Sampson and Judkins. I feel like they're too youthful and they're not bad enough for them to need Jerome Ford. He would have been. I think he's gonna fall out the rotation eventually. Um, my next. Oh, also Judkins had a great mini debut. He had 10 fantasy points. He had a decent amount of rushes, decent amount of yards. Um, he did show a little talent as a receiving back. I did like that. That gives me hope. That gives me hope. But for the next one, I think this week is a Drake London comeback week, man. I think Drake London's they're playing the Panthers. You know, that's a division rival. Their defenses and all that. We've seen that in the first 2 games. Um, every time he plays the Panthers, well, the last 2 times they played the Panthers, he's had at least 10 targets. So it's like I just don't see why he wouldn't be a boom this week, honestly. Um, I know the offense is probably gonna see the field a lot just due to Carolina's, the offense also being pooped. So it's like I feel like this is gonna be a runaway game. Y'all had a spread on that game?
Not sure. No, there is no spread yet. Let me
Cool.
just check to make sure. But Carolina did make a effort to come back this past Sunday though. Like they was they had a drive in the second half they put together
Gotcha.
and they were
And then for my last one, my delusional Dolphin decision of the week. Um, Tua turnaround, man. I feel like we're gonna have a Tua turnaround, man. And I don't
Oh,
really have reasons, just hopes and dreams for real. But
probably get
he got
so
better.
far and turn around, bro.
Yeah. Don't mute my mic though.
we got a John.
Hashtag tank for Tua.
Oh God.
Bro. I don't know where he's at right now, bro.
Nah, he talked about 3.5 against the Bills. No, bro, it's gonna be definitely the biggest spread of the entire year. It's gonna be plus
Nah, no,
15.
no, no.
It's gonna be plus
E,
15, bro.
when you said it, listen,
It's
E,
bro, it's the biggest spread of the year, bro. It's minus 12.5. That's the largest spread of the year, bro.
Yeah,
Listen.
All right.
they're
No,
tied with
listen though. Listen. This is what I'm
Browns.
saying. When you said it, I was asking in disbelief. I was like, "Ain't no way it's just 3.5." That's why I was confused, bro.
Bro.
I was like, "There's no way."
I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
no.
I don't even know what to hit there for real. Because like when it really get that high, especially in the NFL, I really do like to take the under, but like, well, I mean, like the money, but like, bro, I'm just letting you know, bro. I might gotta take the Bills minus 12 and a half. I ain't gonna lie, even with this spread. Oh, I
Eh,
ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
No, that's not crazy to say.
Tua
It's
might
not
pull a
crazy to say.
Vontae Davis, quit at halftime.
Hey, no, can
Come
somebody
it's a
put
young
some?
man
No,
game.
somebody put 20 on that for me, please. I need that.
For real, bro.
Put 20 on that for me.
Twenty
Bro,
on
I
what?
don't even think that's out there, bro.
They
20 on
getting
what?
cooked, bro. I'm sorry. They getting cooked, bro.
The 20
Yeah.
on what?
It's over for him.
Plus Dolphins 12 and a half, 20. I might take Dolphins money line, put 20 on it.
That's crazy.
How much money is it?
You smoking the same shit Aaron is. You
No,
got
no,
to,
no.
bro. You
That's
got to, bro.
What's the
Come
odds though?
on.
Lordowski on it. It's probably
Wait,
Money
what's
line negative 901 to plus 600. That's ugly.
oh yeah. Yeah. That's a great idea. Put a lay on that. and
that's
an anytime
yeah.
touchdown. Ooh, no, I gotta build a lay. I gotta build a lay. I gotta build a lay. Let me get Dolphins money. This is like the long shot lay. Oh, this is the long shot lay of the week, bro. Dolphins money line. Josh Allen anytime TD. James Cook anytime TD.
So you think that the Dolphins defense can give up 2 touchdowns and still win the game, bro? On offense, no. No.
2 rushing touchdowns, I might add. We didn't talk about Josh throwing
It's
the
gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen.
So you mean to tell me
Oh, and over Josh Allen over passing yards. These niggas are getting cooked, bro. It's essentially what I'm saying.
but
but
the
Dolphins money line? What?
Hey,
Let's
he's
great things happen,
Dolphins
bro.
money line.
he's
It's just
right.
gonna be a good game.
Tua's gonna have 400 yards passing.
Told you
Yo,
that.
Absolutely not.
did you hear that Tua's really right-handed?
Yeah, of course he is. Next topic, man.
Proud. They said, are the Eagles the new superpower in the league? Had to be an Eagles fan to put that in there. It had to
Did
be.
VAR type that in?
Had to be. Had to
That
be.
sounds like something VAR would say.
It's no, they're not the
Yeah.
superpower of the league, bro. No, no, no. They only last season they had their little fair share. They had they win or whatever. Well, this season they're off to a. I guess they are 2-0, but they're not off to a great start. They're not off to a great start. Their offense is struggling. To be honest with you, their offense is struggling. Their defense is cooked when it comes to DBs, bro. The DB secondary, whole secondary, really, they can't really do much. You can pass on that whole team and you can win the game. Like if Travis Kelsey didn't drop that ball for the touchdown, Chiefs would have won. If CD Lamb would have caught those 3 passes, or even one of the 3 passes, Cowboys would have won. So I feel like saying they're the new superpower of the league is really outrageous, bro. That's out there. That's out there. Anybody else?
I'm not gonna lie, Tone. Whichever viewer said that, they might be on to something. And the reason why I say that is I'm not mentioned it a little bit earlier. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead and hit the drum, bro.
He said, "Lay off the weed."
And the reason why I say that is I think I point towards some of the things I said earlier. The Chiefs not being able to really control the line of scrimmage with the combination that the Eagles are able to makes it damn near impossible. Like we haven't even seen them really start clicking throwing the ball yet. Once they can really
But they
start
can't.
passing the ball,
Because they can't.
I hear you, but who's going to guard it,
Did you hear
bro?
what Jalen Hurts said? He
Points
Who's
are
said,
going
being
to
made.
guard
Jalen Hurts said, I don't have to pass the ball if we can still win the game. They can't pass the ball. They just can't do it. They just can't do it, bro.
it? It's because they don't have to.
Quarterback who can't pass the ball as a quarterback. What quarterback in the starting QB across any of the 32 teams right now can't throw the ball besides Jalen Hurts?
I think that he can.
He haven't proved it. All they do is run a little tush push, bro.
We'll see.
It is one
I
of those
think
two.
that the Eagles defense also controls the line of scrimmage and dictates the offense ability to chew the clock and control the ball. So I could see it now that the Eagles beat them twice in a row. I mean, the Cowboys played a perfect game.
No,
Well,
those
that
those up to those drop passes, maybe yes, but when those drop passes happen, no.
no, but outside of the wide receiving core, everybody else had a great game.
But I
They
also
everybody did what they were supposed to do to win.
That's true, but I also don't think I don't see Philly beating Dallas and Dallas though. I just don't see it.
I could see it happening, but I could understand. I could see both sides.
I just don't see it.
We
I,
did just see them. We did just see the Giants take them to overtime in Dallas, though, bro.
Just
but if that's the case people make, then I can go the same way for the Eagles. The Eagles almost lost to the Cowboys, so it's like, are they really that good? Or are they also on fraud alert?
I could
A
understand.
2-0 team, they could be on fraud alert, bro.
I think that the Eagles are on fraud alert, and I don't think they number one either. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is gonna be a very, I guess, a hot take or shocker. You know, y'all might not like this. I feel like the Ravens are still the number one team in the league. Um, you're laughing, but like, you're laughing, but like the reason
Why?
why they lost the first game was like a clear, like, momentum killer when Derrick Henry fumbled the ball. Um, so yeah,
And
I
that
don't
was
think that's crazy to say.
Why does that make and why does that excuse bad football? That's
No, I'm
bad
not
football.
saying it.
That's losing
I'm not
football.
saying it. No, 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 no. That's not what I'm
I'm
saying,
just
though.
gonna say no, but you said
But
this
if
what
that's the case, the Eagles don't like we can't sit there and say the Eagles because arguably who's better, the Bills or the Bills or the Cowboys.
the Bills.
Yo,
So
what?
right, that's what I'm
This,
saying.
this
So it's
bro,
like the
you took the ball, hit the ball, and it went out into left field, bro. What? Where did this come from? The Bills or the Cowboys?
yes, because I know I'm comparing the wins and the versus the losses. So like the Ravens lost to the Bills versus the Bills. I mean versus the Eagles win against the Cowboys, bro. That's what I'm saying.
How are we comparing the two?
The meme where it's like all the numbers.
Where is the comparison coming from, bro?
Are you not get what I'm saying? My fault. I think
No,
I want you
I,
to be quiet.
I'm lost. Like I'm actually genuinely lost.
I'm saying, bro. I'm saying the Ravens are better than the Eagles because their losses were harder
We
losses.
never said nothing about the Eagles and the Ravens being compared, but I
But
understand what you're
I'm
saying.
No, I get what you're trying to say, but the
I do.
Ravens lost a 15-point lead to a playoff team, right? With 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Come on. Come on,
Less
twin.
than
that's what I'm
7 minutes.
saying.
Less than 7 minutes.
No.
That's what bro. You're
Ravens might
not.
be frauds, to be honest with you.
No, for real.
Ravens
Oh nah. Hold
always
up. He a Steelers fan,
Ravens
bro. Don't nothing
always
he say
get to
really
that. They
matter
always
for
get to
real.
that spot in the playoffs and just
Facts. And every single year they just always go bad. And yeah, they cooked us last year, and yeah, we couldn't stop them from running. But bro, look at them. That's how the Ravens always lose. Look at how they lost in Pittsburgh last year. Because
but
of dumb like that.
that right there take us into our. What is
All
your
right,
top
so
five?
I got my top five here. We're gonna start at five. I'm gonna put the Ravens. I think their ability to dominate the line of scrimmage, it's unmatched. Who's gonna be able to stop Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry?
Unless they don't run it.
True.
You see
They
this.
only do that in the playoffs, so they'll be
True.
all right. They'll be all right in the regular season with some steady hands and DeAndre Hopkins and then Zay Flowers being able to get a little jiggy with some yards after catch. I think that they have a very explosive offense. I think you have a few question marks on the defense, but I think there's enough names to still be there where they can still be very, very consistent and very solid. They're going to have to do a lot of bend not break, kicking a lot of field, holding a lot of teams to a lot of field goals. I think that's how they can be successful, and that's how they make the playoffs and take a deep run. Four, I know that they haven't played week 2 yet, as of us recording, but I have the Chargers.
Okay.
Again, we looked at them last week. They did what they needed to do against the best. It's just what it is. We'll see. I'm not going to say, I want to see what they do this week against another divisional opponent, see how they match up, see how they, attack a different type of team. Three, I have the Packers. I think with Michael Parsons adding to the team, you see that the defense is now elite. I think as like any team defense, you need to learn kind of how to play on a string altogether. But with a generational talent like Michael Parsons, I think it's going to be a little bit of difficulty with that. But it's just so much energy around that team that it's hard for them to lose, especially being that they have two divisional wins at home. It's a lot of good energy going that way. Two, I would probably have the Bills. Sorry. Reason being, I don't have them. One is just based off the first half of how we've seen them play against the Ravens. They also did let up 40 points against the Ravens as well. Um, I don't know how I feel about the Jets game. As a Steelers fan, I want to say the Jets are a good team, but I mean, after watching what happened last week, I think it's a little hard to say that.
Justin Fields went down too, so
You said what?
Justin Fields out with a concussion.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
he got
Okay.
hurt in that game.
That matters. That matters. Okay. Um, so again, I think they were dominant last week, but again, I think they've been a little inconsistent so far this year. So I have them at two. And then number one, I have the reigning champs. They haven't been beaten yet. They've played some formidable teams. I think the Cowboys are gonna have a great year this year. So they beat the Cowboys, they beat the Chiefs. They started off 2-0. What more can you ask from the reigning champs?
That's true. Aaron, you got top five for me? A
Yes, I
realistic
do.
top five, bro.
No, no, I'm not, bro. Come on, no, don't be like that.
Bro, you just said the Ravens are
Um,
the best team in the league, bro.
If
all
I
right,
hit
at number five, bro, I got the Chargers. I haven't been able to watch too much of their ball, but I've seen they've been in some close games with some strong opponents. I feel like they have a complete team. When playing correctly or like playing not correctly, playing good football basically. So I just got them at five. But I don't feel like any of the top five have any real weaknesses. It's just like a mistakes made in the game. That can cost you the game. Every game is contextual. So I got Chargers at five. At four, I have the Packers. I feel like this is another team that's also a complete team. I say I trust Jordan Love just a little bit more than I trust Justin Herbert at the moment, just because he's I guess a little bit more proven, but I also don't trust him enough to put him in the top, put them in the top three. Um, just because I feel like his quarterback play is very inconsistent. He's like really good one game and poop the next. At number four, at number three, I'm sorry. At number three, I have the Ravens. Just because like they're one of those things where I say they don't really have any weaknesses in their game right now. Maybe some slight weakness on defense, but the offense is so explosive that it doesn't really matter. Um, well, it mattered against the Bills because that was crazy, but keep it a bean. But so I guess that would be the weakness. But even without like any goofy plays, fumbles that seem to play the Ravens in every big time game. Um, without those, I'm gonna go for three, and then number two. Why, why you making that face, Tom?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm just chilling.
Okay. At number two, I got the Eagles. Um, just because the teams they've played aren't teams that are they're not teams that I feel like are complete teams. Though Dak did, go crazy. I won't lie, that Cowboys offense is looking real nice. I don't know what's up with Buddy down there. Is he frozen or he just making that face? That boy camera so cooked I can't tell, bro. He might just be lagging. Oh, he was lagging. I think
Bro, what happened?
yo, no,
Bro, your jump was frozen, but you was in like stuck in like a animation with it though. So
Oh, okay, tight.
it looked like you was just it was real, like it was a real live thing happening, but it wasn't.
yo,
What, bro? I gotta see that, Joe. We got,
you gotta rewatch that later.
yeah, we gotta watch it. We gotta watch it.
Um, but nah, and then at number one, I got the Bills right now. I
Okay.
feel like the Bills being able to come back down 15, 7 minutes left in the game against who I feel like really should be, you know, the number one team in the league. I feel like that says a lot. You know, they stomped out the team they were supposed to stomp out. So we were nothing. You know, they played the Dolphins on Thursday. Sadly, that's gonna be their first loss this year. Um, yeah, it's gonna be their first loss this year, man. So you know, they might not be number one next week because they lose to the Dolphins. I can't keep you in my top five for real. That's just how I'm feeling at the moment. We still
To
talking.
Ethan with the return of the Lockless Monster.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. So the return of the Lockless Monster, but the Junkies fought back. Finally, we got a hit, y'all. So unfortunately, Emeka just finished his game, 4 receptions, 29 yards. He missed his over by about 35 yards, 30 yards, sorry, but that's okay. Dak Prescott over 244. That was a hit. Sutton, I don't know what happened. I really don't know how the Broncos lost for real.
Bro,
How did Sutton do?
I don't even think he had one catch.
Yards.
Oh dang.
I
Yeah,
think
they ain't really got no lockdowns out in Indiana.
it's just they wasn't really like targeting him, bro. I don't know what Bo Nix had going on, bro.
And then CMC, another anytime touchdown, smashed. I'm not gonna lie, he might get on another one of them runs he went on a few years ago where it was like every single week. Not gonna lie. But I got different lock for y'all. You could play that CMC play. You could maybe parlay it into two with CMC anytime, Josh Jacobs anytime. Josh Jacobs is on a very similar type of stretch. 9 straight games, 9 straight anytime touchdowns. Smash, smash, smash. They play the Browns this week. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
that's a lot.
He's getting one. Just run away from Miles Garrett. He'll be okay.
That's a lot. Well,
Tone, you got a lock for me?
I do have a lock this week. I'm gonna switch it up to our division rival.
Hmm.
I have a lock in Kayshawn Booty anytime TD receiver for the Patriots. As you know, that is Jake May's favorite target. This past week, he only had one catch, but that one catch was the touchdown. The first game, he had like 9 receptions. Ridiculous. So he targeted him a lot, especially down in the red zone. And they're playing against, unfortunately, the old Steelers secondary. The Steelers secondary did not look too phenomenal this past weekend
You
at
just hate
all.
my team.
They did not look too
We
good
get
this week.
context to our loss if you'd like, but I purposely didn't talk about my Steelers.
The Patriots play against the Steelers this weekend, which is the reason why I mentioned the Steelers. Thank you. So they play against the old secondary that the Steelers have, and I just feel like Kayshawn Booty is going to be open no matter who guards him. Aaron, what's up?
No, first I got a question. E, you good, bro? I thought you being real personal about the Steelers lately, bro.
I'm saying, and it's because they playing against the Patriots, so I'm giving what I believe is going to happen.
I don't know what's going on with me. Maybe I'm just coming to the realization, but I'll talk to y'all about that maybe next week.
Oh man, telling you,
It's tough.
they gonna get him up out of there.
Steelers not it. I'm worried
They
about
gonna get him up out of there.
Tomlin will get fired.
And I see it
Um,
coming, and it's going to be a bad day because we're going to get some bullshit ass coaching. It's going to piss me off. We're going to be like 4-12, and it's really going to piss me off. I swear.
So,
hey, I heard it's a position open down there in South Florida that they need a culture change.
Miami don't make smart decisions. Look at their team. They just
Nah,
paid a quarterback who plays with his weak arm $200 million.
but I heard it is Florida Gators might need a head coach. He might go ahead and dip his foot into college
And
football.
he said, respectfully, never, never.
That's what Big Bill said too. And
The difference is Bill went 4-12. Tomlin never went 4-12. It's a difference. Bill's whole career was predicated off of one player. One player. He
Bro,
never made the playoffs after that player left. I don't
Big
want
Bill
to hear
said, Big Bill said we got these to account for.
how many did he got?
Oh, Big Bill?
Yeah, 6.
He has a lot. How many did Tomlin got?
But he got 1. He got 1.
So I feel like Big Bill can make those plays, but you know, that's just
I
me.
want to hear it.
Aaron, this Thursday,
Um,
or this weekend, who do you think is a lock for us?
oh, definitely a Josh Allen anytime TD for
Why is
sure.
that?
Um, it's the Dolphins, bro. I
That's
feel like that's valid. Like
sure and
that's
simple.
that's it's the Dolphins, bro.
This week actually is week 3. So that means this is week 3 of NFL pick'ems.
You see it?
Aaron,
How we do last week,
how
y'all?
we do this week, bro? How to
All right, man.
have
Well,
the
check
have
out
the
the
uh, have the
pickums.
tides changed much, or is it still?
Mm, I think there was some shifting in the rankings. I won't lie. I
What
peeped
happened?
at it earlier. I think it's some shifting in the rankings. Let's look at. So Tone came from last to first. Whew,
What's
whew.
up?
Last
As
to
as
first.
I, as I did call the Seahawks over the Steelers, and I got yelled at last week for that.
Actually, that was just week 2, not overall.
Yeah, yeah,
Just to
yeah, yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I got second most picks this week with 11. Tone had number one with 12, and then E had third place with 10. But in like the overall rankings, I'm in first with 21. Tone in second with 20. E in third with 19. Eesh, eesh.
Yes, yes. We come back. We come back. What do you say? We must
I think
prevail.
honestly, genuinely, I think I'm really just one Joan away. And guess what? Hear me. Hear me. We're gonna be tied. Well, if the Chargers win, we're gonna be tied, essentially. So it's okay. I'm not necessarily worried
The
about it.
Ravens are going. The Raiders are going to win the night, bro. So it's like,
Okay. I don't think
You
so.
think? Wait, you think the Raiders gonna beat the Chargers?
yes, bro.
Interesting.
Yes, I
I
do.
said the same thing, but okay.
I said the same thing when I picked the Seahawks, right? And I picked the Seahawks over the Steelers
But you also picked the Jets over the Bills this week.
Well, we know why. Like, I
because you
feel like
know
that
what?
don't count.
I was never going against my team, bro.
Yeah.
It's my
I
team.
can understand that.
But what else? Let me look at the rest of them joints. That Denver joint sold me.
Facts. It's
Kansas
also
City, Kansas City sold me big time.
facts. Me too,
That would
bro.
have been a nice pickup right there. The Jets joint really cooked me, but I really could have went like almost
That
perfect.
was it, bro. You was solid picking this week, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And it's so crazy. I changed to the Saints very last minute because I heard Brock Purdy wasn't gonna play, and then Jawan Jennings wasn't gonna play. I was like, and then Jawan Jennings played, and then yeah, so it's okay. It's all right. We can move on to week 3. So, gentlemen, how we feeling about next week?
Can we get the full team slate here, Aaron? Who playing against who or whatnot this week?
Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So first, we got Dolphins versus the Bills, man. Who y'all got? Dolphins versus Bills.
Yes.
Bills
I'm taking the Fins. Hey,
40 to
Gonna
3,
be close, bro.
60 to 3, 60 to 3, 73 to 3.
No,
Yeah,
won't even be close,
it's
bro.
gonna be that bad.
next we got Falcons versus Panthers. I'm taking the Falcons. Who y'all got?
I got the Falcons.
Falcons as well.
All right. Then we got Pack.
That's the next,
Huh?
bro. Go ahead, go on, keep on passing. You don't even got to spend no time on that team, bro. We
Who you
got the
about to say?
Packers. We all of
We
us
got
got
the
the
Pack.
Packers, bro.
Yeah.
Who was the
We
All
Packers?
right. How about the
Packers.
Jags Texans?
This might
I'm
see
taking the Jags.
for the week.
I want to take the Texans this week as I do got hope. I think the Texans got him.
You
The
think they're gonna go
I'm
to
taking the
0-3?
Jaguars.
Texans, no.
You think that the Texans gonna go 0-3?
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm gonna take the Texans here.
Need the Texans.
Then we got Bengals, Vikings. I'm taking the Bengals.
I'm taking the Bengals, but it's like,
They in
and
the same situation.
who's the
I think
backup for the Vikings? Because JJ McCarthy is out this Sunday too, and Aaron Jones is out. So Bengals, but Bengals,
Bengals.
Bengals.
We got Steelers, Patriots. I'm taking the Patriots.
Already know who it
Taking the
is.
Pats. I'm taking the Pats.
Yeah.
Case on
Steelers. There we go.
We got Rams, Eagles. Who y'all taking?
Eagles.
Eagles, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right. Next, we got the Buccaneers versus the Jets, man. I think I'm going to go with the Buccaneers. Who y'all got?
Got the Bucks. Big Baker.
I got the Bucks if Justin Fields out. If
Okay.
not, I'm gonna go with the Jets.
Interesting. Okay.
Um, we got Colts at Titans. I think the Titans get their first win.
I was low key gonna say that. There's a chance.
Colts.
But I think I'm gonna
MVP
go
Daniel
with
Jones for the Colts.
the Colts.
You might be right. Might be right.
Colts.
All right. Next, I got the Raiders versus the Commanders. I think I'm gonna go Commanders. I'm not really sure, but I think I'm gonna go Commanders.
I'm gonna go Commanders. I'm gonna go Commanders.
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 All right. Next, we got Broncos, Chargers. Man, I'm taking the Chargers. I think Jalen will go
Chargers.
put that one out.
Chargers. Yeah. Chargers shocked me when they beat the Chiefs, how they beat them. So
Yeah.
Chargers.
We got Seahawks, Saints. I'm taking the Seahawks. I have no
Seahawks.
reason to pick the Saints this season.
Yeah, keep on going. Same type John, bro. Keep on going. We all go Hawks,
All
bro.
right. So next, Dallas, Chicago. We know who we taking.
Cowboys.
Dallas.
The
Yeah.
boys.
Arizona, San Francisco. Who you got?
I'm taking San Fran.
Is Purdy playing?
No, I
I'm
got
taking
Arizona.
San Fran. I'm taking San
I
Fran.
take
I got
Arizona.
Arizona.
Taking San
Yeah.
Fran because I feel like they won't be able to do nothing with CMC, and the Cardinals literally almost lost this past Sunday. Like,
2-0. Are they frauds? 2-0 frauds?
yes, for sure.
Mm.
He started off the segment
Super-
with that. He started
I
off with
did.
that. He said 200 frauds. So
All right. Next, we got KC versus the
Now,
Giants. I feel like we already know who's gonna win that.
KC.
KC, why is
Yeah.
that the Sunday night game?
So Mahomes can come back while he can finally get a win on
He
TV.
got to win on prime time before he can get like a
And
before he
then
go
after that,
crazy.
he's just mysteriously they just about to start winning games, bro. I'm I
Part
know
of that
Ronnie
underground
Goodell.
basement voodoo magic they be doing.
I already know
You
what you're
saw
up
the
to,
underground
Ronnie
episode.
Goodell.
See, at the end, they almost tried to pull it out when they did that roughing the passer call. Bro didn't even touch him. 15 yards, they extended the drive on fourth down, bro. On fourth down, bro.
We're on to you, Roger Goodell.
No
Nah,
funny,
for
bro.
real.
We got the script.
All right, next we got Baltimore Ravens versus the Detroit Lions.
Not gonna
I know
lie,
who
this
I'm
is
going
the
with.
game of the week.
I'm going with Detroit. I'm going with
I'm
Detroit.
going. I'm going with the Ravens. I'm getting
Yeah, I'm
on my
going to Ravens.
this week. I'll be in second place. Don't worry about me.
I'm going
Yeah.
Detroit. I'm going
All
Detroit.
right, man. What y'all got for your combined Detroit Baltimore game total?
My fault, bro.
Combined total, that might be a low scoring game.
No,
I feel like it's gonna be probably like 41.
I said 49.
no, I got to be in a super high scoring affair game of the year type,
60,
bro. More than that.
80.
Nah, not quite that crazy. I got 69.
We know why he
That's
said
great for me. That's
we know
great for
why
me.
he said 60.
For real, bro.
You know why he said 69, bro.
Tony, you childish for that, bro. You know,
Do
Tony
that.
childish.
38, 31. That's not that crazy, bro. Like, come on.
Bro could have said 70.
How you gonna get this 70 points? Like that's impossible.
That's so childish, bro.
Bro could have said 70.
No, but you
A
all right. They
41-30.
gonna be 38 to
Freak
31, bro.
bull, man.
All right.
Let's
Whatever.
pray for E, man. Let's pray for E.
Please
We gotta
pray for
get that up out you for real.
I pray,
But
bro. I need it, bro.
I got you. Don't worry about it.
I believe that's all we have for you guys on this episode of
Wait,
the
hold up. Wait. Aaron Harris could have been university.
bro. I'm about to
Look at the
yep. All right. Fans, everyone, comment section. We are looking for another host as Chef Ron RD has been
Facts,
officially
bro.
let
Put your
go.
drugs in the comments, bro. Put
He's
your
been
applications in the comments, bro.
officially let go
You
from
dip
the Junkie organization.
go.
Because what did I just witness, bro? He's been officially released. We will be releasing the statement of releasement here on our Instagram channel very shortly. And we just give a short statement on why he was released and why we're looking for a new person. So
Facts.
drop your applications, drop your links, drop
Jeez.
your LinkedIn in the comments.
Facts.
Click on the
Facts.
LinkedIn page and see if you are suitable for our role.
this how they was doing Brian Flores, bro. Y'all got something to do with
Like we are looking for a another person to take over.
Yo, nah, y'all gotta. All right, man. Parlay Junkies out.
All right, Parlay Junkies.